everybody. Good morning. Well, I am here today because good morning. What I'm showing you today, good morning everybody. I'm Victoria, for those who may not know, and bringing in 2020 was supposed to be the good morning. I'm Victoria, for those who don't know, and bringing in the year 2020 was going to start off with a boom for me, for my family. So we were planning on, Perry and I was planning on really hitting this year hard and coming in with projects and lists and boom, 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 knocking things off. So last year, September, I did our master closet. We had a wall broken out. Some professionals came in because the electrical and the heating ducts, and they pushed the wall out about 6 feet. So they gave me a really nice space to work in, to build a closet. Had never done anything like that really before. We had done a mud room, but that was we did a mud room, but that was a project that I really wanted to do by myself. Watched a lot of internet and saw different people do it different ways, and my design changed at least, half a dozen times from when I initially drew it up and then when I started building it out. So now that the closet is probably about 97% done, I'm moving into our bedroom. And what you see behind me, we've been in this house for 5 years, and I really hadn't done anything in the house because I wasn't really sure what to start with. I'm only recently, maybe, getting into really decorating. It's never been my thing, but I'm recently getting into it, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm learning all of these new talents and having all of these wonderful experiences, learning to do, these projects by myself, DIY. So our bed was on this wall for the 5 years that we've been here, and this wall leads right into the closet. So I decided to change some things up. I tried the bed on that wall, the new wall that was built out, but it put us too close to the door, and we don't like a bed at the window with the headboard at the window. So this is the wall that we put it on, directly in front of us. We're going to mount our television. So we're going to mount our television, which is what I've taped off, and I'm going to get an electrical insert fireplace that I got off Amazon for $175. It's a 40-inch. So I've took the measurements and taped that off as well. I don't think you can see it, but on here there's little red X's. I went through and put X's where the studs are. So I painted this wall gray because, again, in the closet, this particular wall I hadn't done anything with yet, and I knew I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do because it would transition into the bedroom. And I decided to do that wall gray, and I did a geometric pattern with wood strips, and it looks really nice. I'll show you pictures of that. So then this room is angled. It's angled down. So the white strip that you see, the border, is right where the wall comes down and meet these two walls. And I put that strip there because I wanted it to sort of merge in with the geometric pattern that I put in the closet. But I didn't want to do geometric on this wall. So once I found the center with my laser pointer, Again, I don't know if you can see it with the camera. Then I built out. And what I don't have boxed out, and I'll do it later, is that I've decided to put a 3 shelf here, vertical shelf on both sides. And the wood trim that I put up there, I've decided to cut a piece out because I do want to go up above it and make a frame around the television and the fireplace and the 2 shelves, vertical shelves. So I've been drawing it out on paper. Usually I do a lot of stuff in Excel, but I've been drawing it out on paper. Just got up, just got dressed. It's not even really light outside yet. So what I need to do is go put a little color on my face, do my hair, go have some oatmeal toast and tea. It should be light outside by then. And come back up and finish taping this up. The geometric trim in the closet, I need to take the caulking and seal up where the pieces meet. And again, I'll show you that. So again, we wanted to come into this year with a boom. And Perry and I, actually my whole family, we got COVID. And this is the second time Perry and I have gotten it. We had it April of 2019 when the quarantine, everything was announced. You know, it was announced that March, should have been my 50th birthday, but quarantine shut everything down. And then we found out we had COVID when my daughter was getting ready to have our little granddaughter. And, you know, we got through that. Perry was in and out of the hospital for a couple of times, but we got through it. So just after Christmas just passed, we started feeling sick. And Perry, sure enough, Perry and I had COVID. So did my daughter and son-in-law, and so did my middle daughter and her boyfriend. And we had shipped Victor back to Carolina, and he got sick on the 3rd. So we have been down, and really we're just getting to the point where we feel, you know, Perry went back to work 2 days ago, and I'm trying to get back into my projects because I have a list of projects that I want to do this year. The bedroom and our master bath is one. The basement is one, because the basement, there's nothing down there but boxes. Our dogs were down there a couple of times, so they've peed down there. Go down there and clean it up, but it's not clean like it should be. So I really want to go down in the basement and get a power washer, clean that floor up really good, and I want to make myself a work section down there so I can do some of my woodworking and prepping for some of my projects. And then on one side, I want to make sure I have a nice storage section, and I also want to do one of my bigger builds down there is going to be a studio. I don't know if you know, Perry loves to sing, and we love to take family portraits, and I love to dance, and that's one of the things I want to do. Since I've built a closet, I should be able to build a studio. Again, watching a lot of internet, and I'm confident that I can pull it off. So we have the room and the space down there to do that, and then maybe later in the summer we'll finish the basement, the other sections of the basement, and right now the garage. Because I've been doing some projects and accumulating tools, I needed space and places to put the tools. So we need to reconfigure the garage so that I'm not in the way, and we can pull both cars in, and I have a place to store some of my things. I might wind up storing some stuff in the basement also. So those are my projects that should take me a couple of months. I'm going to say March. March is my birthday, and then April is our anniversary. So for April, Perry and I definitely, for our anniversary, we wanted to really work up and get fit and firm and do a photo shoot for our 29th wedding anniversary in April. And that'll be, one of those photos will be the invitation cover for the next year as we lead up to our 30th wedding anniversary. So again, we had these dreams that we wanted to come into 2020 because COVID-19, you know, has brought a lot of people down. We've lost a lot of people. The energy is different. Our nonprofit, we want to make sure that we can come up with a new norm to reach people. So we're planning on go ahead and kicking off our podcast. So expect that within a week. People have been telling us to do a podcast for years, and we've never really did it, but we're going to do it in 2020. Again, we're third week in, and we had a setback, but we were going to come in here with a boom. So again, let me go, eat a little bit, put a little color on my face, do something to my hair, and I'll be recording this time as I go. I haven't recorded as I go. I have recorded, because when I did the closet, I had a lot of footage. I would set the camera in different places, but for TikTok and for Instagram and YouTube Reels, you can only do snippets. So I do have tons and tons of video of me going through the whole process of the closet, which I am going to post on YouTube. I haven't done it because when I was recording, you have to set your camera, and hopefully this comes out right, because I've been YouTubing and researching and Googling the right way to set the cameras and the color and the mood and all of that. I didn't do that when I was building the closet, so when I tried to upload some of it to YouTube, the perimeters are off. I'm like right in the middle of the screen, and you see, so I didn't know you had to set it at 16 by 9. I think that's it, 16 by 9. It makes a difference. And my phone, which is what I used, was vertical. So now I'm turning it horizontal. So we're going to see, because this is the very first time I'm recording like this. We've had our lights and cameras and stuff because we do our own family photos the last couple of years, but I'm going to see what this YouTube thing is about and really do some, really do some content and put it out there, put myself out there. Perry and I we're 50, well actually, he's 52, I'll be 52 in March. And this time in our lives as empty nesters, we're really, really embracing everything that it has. You know, with the last couple of years, really understanding that there is more years behind us than there is in front of us. And we really want to seize every moment of it. It's not perfect, but we're figuring out as we go. And we're inviting you on the journey. So, with that said, I'm looking forward to sharing this year with you. Bye.